Get it really right smooth. Get it really right smooth. Huh, Al?
Why don't we find out?
Welcome back to another episode of the Mind Podcast, where we go more in depth. Today we're going to go more in depth on alcohol. This is going to be part one though. We're going to cover wine, we're going to cover beer. A little later in the episode you'll get to see our guest. We'll be interviewing my boy, who is actually the ad sponsor to this episode. Yes, this is an empty bottle because this bottle will not survive long if you buy this bottle. I promise you. I killed this in one day. That's real. But yeah. Bryant Family Roost, I got the Hey Big Head bottle. It's a sweet red. You can go to their website at BryantFamilyRoost.com. They've got white wine, red wine, anything you want to try. Take a look at them, learn a little bit more about Andrew himself. He's got a story on there. He'll tell you about himself later when we do the interview. But yeah, today we're going to cover wine, we're going to cover beer. But to open things up, I want to make sure we have a good question. And I think we all agree. We like the wine versus everything else. So,
yeah, for sure.
Before I reveal the results, because we did post it to our story, we got some results, what everybody else thinks. What is your personal when it comes to wine versus everything else? And we'll start with, tequila first. Wine versus tequila.
Wine.
Definitely tequila.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Definitely tequila for sure.
I would say, I can agree. I would enjoy tequila more. I just don't have it as often.
Yeah.
But I'm curious to, since you're the opposer, why you think wine?
I just outgrew tequila. Tequila and me don't mix anymore, so.
Too many bad experiences. I mean, that's very fair. That's very fair.
I'll take wine.
Why you take tequila?
It's like you said, it's not really always there. Like,
yeah.
You know, I can feel like every time I go to the store, I can just pick up a cheap thing of wine.
So that goes to that means you was really killing tequila back in the day? I ain't never met nobody that's just killing tequila like that.
Wine just seems too like convenient.
I mean, but I love my wine now. Hold on, you see the bottle, it was empty. I like it just because if I was gonna say tequila, it's because it's more fun. You can do things like you take the salt and lime and stuff like that, and it just makes it better.
Get the margaritas and shit.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? You go out to eat, you go to a Mexican restaurant, you're not like, damn, I want some wine. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, that's more so hibachi. You go to hibachi, you need some wine.
Yeah.
But you go out to a Hispanic restaurant or something like that, you definitely gotta get some tequila.
See, wine don't seem serious to y'all. Like,
it's a way back for me. You can't just have a glass of wine and like watch like a little TV show or something like that.
But is that what it's for though?
Yes.
Like what was the original uses for wine? Was it just to, we just gonna sit back and chill, drink the whole bottle of wine? You know what I'm talking about? Like,
you telling me you don't think they got Tito back in the day? We talking about the day.
But I mean, back in the day, drinking wine was like everybody drank it all the time.
Okay.
So
it felt more casual. Yeah.
Okay, so
it was almost like wine was the beer before beer.
Yeah. See, I'm thinking of it more of like when like you got the rich people, they got half a cup of wine, sip it casually,
Nah, man. You can get at the gas station. You can get like a $5 bottle of wine. That shit ain't always. There is expensive wine, but it's the same when you talk about other liquors like whiskey, tequila. There's finer. There's a finer version of everything.
I think I'm just more tequila.
Tequila.
Because it's like some bro just like one shot and I'm good. You know what I mean? I just can't take a shot of wine. Like wine, that shit put me to sleep like every time. Like,
in my opinion, any alcohol can put you to sleep if you're not doing something. If anybody knows me, I'm an active ass drinker. I'm not gonna sit down and just. Other than doing a podcast like this, drink. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't. Like a lot of people like to social drink. You know what I'm saying? I'm a social drinker, but we gotta do something. We gotta play pool. We gotta play beer pong. We gotta do something because otherwise, like you said, I'm gonna get tired. Period.
Yeah, if I say drink, I'm gonna sleep.
So, but with that being said, I guess before we move into the next one, let's go ahead and find where those results were for it versus tequila. Everybody else, hey, we on the majority side. Tequila won 60% to 40%. We had 12 votes for tequila, 8 for wine. You know what that means? Y'all gotta go follow us at More In Depth and make sure y'all vote next time. We gotta get them numbers up. Come on, man. All right, so then I'm gonna save beer for last, just because that's what we're talking about today too. Wine versus vodka. I want to lead on this one. That's definitely wine. Vodka. I mean, like she said earlier, I had run-ins with vodka just all throughout high school, early college, a lot of brunettes.
Yeah.
I just can't do it no more. I'll be real. I mean, like, I'll do it every now and then, but I just can't casually, continuously drink vodka no more. It's not a fun experience for me anymore.
Nah.
I would say it depends on the cocktail and how they mix the vodka with it.
That's fair. If you go out and get a vodka mix or something like that, because, well, first of all, anywhere you go out and they mixing that shit, most of the time, they gonna give you more of whatever and not vodka. So that shit's gonna taste good.
Yeah.
But in-house, my drunk ass is definitely fucking up that drink. I'm gonna fuck that up easy.
A shot of vodka, that's gonna make me.
Yeah, bro. No, I ain't gonna lie. I won't take a shot. I won't take shots of vodka.
Rubbing.
I won't do that. Yeah, literally. Literally.
That shit's trash.
So we're all in agreement on that one, right?
Yeah,
Wine is kicking the shit out of vodka, right?
Vodka's getting thrown in the dumpster.
All right, cool. And I believe everybody, we can move past that one pretty quick, because everybody agreed with that. 15 votes for wine, 4 votes for vodka.
Oh yeah, blow up.
Very rightfully so. I'm glad we got, intelligent listeners. You know what I'm saying? Glad we're on that
Can't
page.
speak to my dummies.
Now this one I'm interested into, because this is against my favorite drink. Wine versus whiskey.
That's tough.
I'm a whiskey
I'm
guy
gonna go
through and through.
whiskey.
Yeah, whiskey through and through for me. I mean, maybe it's, I don't know, it's a lot calmer to me.
It depends on the whiskey.
Like how you said, so we're talking about vodka and tequila earlier. Those for me are like my really hyper drinks. I'm gonna be like extremely active.
It
Probably why I
depends on the
fucked around and threw up so many times off those drinks. But whiskey, I mean, I be chilling.
And when you say calmer, it goes down calmer too.
Yeah, I mean, like
Versus-
taking a shot of whiskey doesn't fuck with me at all. I like the burn in the chest. Like he said, that vodka is rubbing alcohol.
Rubbing alcohol is terrible.
I can't do it.
But yeah, I mean, I'll go whiskey for the sake of the argument, but it really depends on the whiskey. Like if you made me pick between a really good whiskey and a really good wine, I'm probably gonna take the whiskey.
I'm surprised by that, because the way you were talking about wine against tequila, it seemed like you was not fucking with wine.
Nah, tequila's like you said, that's a turn up drink. You can do
Yeah.
whatever. That helps so versatile. Like
If you're calm off tequila, you just you're a stoner, period. You already just stoned out.
all you need is a double shot of tequila and you straight. Like, but all the other drinks though, it seems like you gotta drink the whole bottle to get turned. But that's probably because we was in college and shit.
Yeah.
Bad habits.
Hey, good times though.
Yeah, good times though.
Bad habits, good times.
But shit. Like,
So we're all in agreement. Whiskey,
Yeah,
right?
whiskey.
All right. So I'm gonna reveal the results. We do win with whiskey, but it is very close, because it was 10 votes for whiskey, 9 votes for wine. So yeah, we're pretty torn between that, which is fair. I mean, like, those are, in my opinion, if I'm gonna go with top 2 drinks that I at this day drink the most, it's probably both of them.
Yeah. Nah, whiskey top 3.
Top 3.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, whiskey's
No,
number
top 2. Yeah, top 2.
My number 1
I
is
got
whiskey.
it. Tequila, whiskey, wine. Yeah.
one. Okay. Ooh, so if we ranking them, go ahead. What's your rank then?
Dang.
Top 3, just top 3.
Whiskey, wine. I'm gonna say tequila because I drink that a little more.
I feel like I'm the same. If I replaced the tequila, it would probably be beer. Only because I drink beer a lot more often than I do like wine.
Damn,
I mean,
cognac
I'm
don't get
tequila.
no love.
What? Who?
Cognac don't get no love around this way.
I said whiskey's number 1.
That's not
See,
cognac.
I thought we weren't
different,
talking about
yeah.
the drink shit. I thought we weren't talking about
I mean, we're not going too in depth on it. We're not going to break them down. But this was the polls. This is the polls.
I love me some cognac, man. We're gonna
Thank you.
We can dabble in it. We can dabble in it. We
y'all
can
gave
go
me
all in.
multiple
We can go
choice
all in.
answers. It's a write-in. We writing in shit. Come
'Cause, I mean, technically speaking,
Person.
we just intro it in. You know what I'm saying?
Come
We
on
ain't
now,
into the
ain't nothing
topic.
better than a Douce.
Nah, yeah.
Nah, yeah.
Tequila, I fuck with tequila too.
I mean,
for me personally, it's
That's why it's
now.
hard to rank it. It's hard to rank tequila because it's great, but you just don't have it as often.
It
Maybe
also
that's why it's
depends
so great.
what tequila you drinking.
Modern.
Because different
Nah.
different
I
tequilas.
like all
No.
tequila.
Casamigos, Patron
Casamigos.
That's what I was about to say.
I mean, Patron don't hit. Casamigos don't hit like Patron.
That's what I was about to say. If it don't matter because
Patron right away. Patron can hit you right then. Casamigos, you gotta take about 3-4 shots. But when it hits you, it's like that first shot of Patron, bro.
that's what I'm saying. Niggas is going off of Casamigos right now. I don't think quality really matters. Because Casamigos, like,
It's
I ain't
not
gonna
even
cap.
like that for real.
It's not like that for real. And the price only went up because niggas is buying it.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm scared of Casamigos. I don't know if it's more because the saying around or just actually drinking it. I done drunk it, but I don't remember drinking it.
I think it's the same
So it's
around
bad.
for shit show. Because it's like when niggas are scared of Capricios.
Oh, no, hey, I ain't gonna lie. Them
Hey.
Capricios.
Those
was
hit you
some-
though.
Hey, I had a couple nights off of them. Oh God.
Sangria, look.
Oh God.
So what is that? Is that like a...
That's a wine. I think
It's a wine.
He might need
with a
to
lot of
rearrange his
juices.
top 3. He said,
Hey.
hold on.
That's what that is.
Hold on.
Oh.
Wait a minute. Sangria. That's a motherfucker. That's somebody's name. I really write that down. Sangria.
For everybody watching though, if y'all are partially confused, we do got 2 people off mic. Obviously, y'all know Ethan, Yule, Shirley. We obviously got my producer, shout out to my boy TJ, and then we got a little guest in the building, chilling in the back, my boy Ryan over there. So you'll hear from them a little bit here and there.
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
Can't see what y'all can hear, you know what I'm saying? All good.
I know who I am. I know what this is.
Good vibes in the building.
But we had a really close tie also. They're not tied, they didn't tie. There was definitely a winner with our little segue into the topic, you know what I'm saying? Wine versus beer.
Wine for sure.
Yeah, I think I'm a wine person over beer too.
Y'all don't want to hear mine.
I mean, I'm not mad at a beer answer. Beer's not, beer's in my top 3.
I love beer.
Corona.
I'm from the sticks.
Yeah, hey, like he
I'm from
said,
the sticks, bro. We
Yeah,
love some
a
beer.
Corona, if you got a Corona, you gotta have lime. Now, you don't have to.
Hand in hand.
You don't have to, but it's like,
That's
it
hand
just
in
makes it
hand.
better. It just makes it better.
That's hand in hand.
Yeah.
A pitcher of beer? Come on now.
I ain't gonna lie, it don't look
He said a picture of beer. I'm weak.
Yeah,
Come on now,
that's
y'all ain't never
shit,
been
though.
to Toots and just get a picture of beer. It's just me.
Toots, though, that was-
It's just me. It's just me. No, they be half off.
I ain't gonna lie,
Be
you-
on it. Like,
you alone on that one.
Hey, I know the Hooters at. I mean, you Toots in Murfreesboro. I
Yeah.
know what you talking about.
And it's a good plug for a beer here in Nashville too. Well, I mean they got all kinds of beers, but you ever been to Smoking Thighs? They got the little deal where you get the little chip. You can come back and use that whole. It's buy one get one free beers, and no free shout outs even on that side. Y'all be hitting. I ain't gonna lie. I fuck with Smoking Thighs, but you can buy one get one free beer, and they give you like a little poker chip token, and you can bring it back another time. You can use it, get another beer. Put you on. Make us an advertisement, man. Smoking Thighs.
Don't tell me that. But
No, for real. And I mean, if you had Smoking Thighs, oh bust.
I ain't never heard of it. So now-
Oh,
Who?
Smoking Thighs.
That's right down south.
Oh,
All right,
yeah.
they, yeah, they five.
Off Wedgwood.
They five. They are Wedgwood.
It
They,
hit. I ain't gonna lie.
But no bullshit, y'all.
they doing their thing up there.
A good beer over one for sure.
What is a good beer?
If we gonna say that,
It
you
really
really
all
gonna
tastes
say-
like piss.
I ain't gonna lie.
All right, so here I
We
go.
talk about a good wine. I know this ad is all good. Hey, this was a great
Besides
wine.
Corona.
So I
Besides
don't know.
Corona.
I don't know.
All right, Mandela.
Five. No,
Five.
man.
That's borderline.
Them hoes fine. All right, shit. I mean, all cider drinks is good. What do they call like?
Where you say you grew up again?
I'm gonna tell you.
Clarksville,
Clarksville, Tennessee, backside Kentucky.
This ain't that. That's something that
Yeah,
Oh.
Yeah, like uncles we Budweiser, he hard beer. Like I don't know about that, but like I fuck with Corona and Mandela for sure.
You
Smooth.
feel like it goes hand in hand in the lime too, though? You or you just normal?
Most
If you drink Modelo, you might be cool with that one.
Versatile drinks.
Fair.
Versatile drinks. The only reason why I'm gonna fuck with wine right now is I say sangria is pretty close. I'm gonna take it. That's about it.
It's not close, it is wine.
Okay, so for sure I'll fuck with
So
wine.
I'm wine, you're beer, you were wine too, right?
Mhm.
Okay. So let's get the results. We win. Know what I'm saying? Wine 10, beer 9. But like I said, I'm not mad at the beer because I drink.
So y'all didn't let me vote. It would've been tired.
So what's your favorite wine, though?
So this nigga's naming wines.
Right. I think Chardonnay is better than Sangria.
Okay.
All day, every day.
Well, I can't
Well,
personally
you
act like
can't
I've been
put-
on some high wine or something like that. So
Let me get deeper, a little bit deeper. In
You
this
can't put
yeah.
sangria with like a basic wine because that's wine with mixed juices.
Okay, so that's not
I hear
fair.
you.
So it's like a mixed drink.
So that's
versus a
like
regular
So you
drink.
think sangria
mimosa
is better
versus
than
a
Chardonnay?
sangria.
Okay.
I do.
Huh?
You think sangria is better than Chardonnay?
I like sangria. It's better than
I'd rather have a sangria.
I feel like I've had Chardonnay like once, but I know I've had sangria a lot. So yeah, I remember sangria.
Honestly, I don't even know what I be picking up with wine.
Hey, that's how I feel. Like if it gets you drunk, it gets you drunk. You know what I'm saying?
It's either red, green tint, or what's the other one? Oh shit, I don't know. Or it's the fucking
pink.
brute joint, champagne. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I know. That's
Feel
realistic.
that, feel that. All right, so then we'll go ahead and dive into it. We'll start with the topic. Obviously, we're gonna lead. We said we wanted to go with beer first, right? So we got a couple of fun facts. We got a couple of history facts for you. We're gonna run through. But the first ones that I want to start with. Obviously, it's important to note National Beer Day is celebrated yearly in the United States on the 7th of April. And when you celebrate that day, you should be playing beer pong. Because that's my personal favorite game. And beer pong was made back in the 50s. So, am I the only beer pong fan in here or no?
I fuck with beer pong. It's gotta be.
Are you good at beer pong though?
Oh no, I'm cold.
Okay, I like it. I like it.
I'm number 2 in the nation.
Ooh, that's because see, no, city boy.
I'm like Joe Burrow in beer pong, like
I just ran you 3 nights ago. No.
You are Tom Brady. I'm Joe Burrow.
I beat you 3 straight times.
I just checked the rankings like 2 days
I
ago.
beat
He
you
like
3
number
straight times.
25. And
Thank you.
I ain't check his yet.
All right, that's cool.
Name yet.
That's cool. The next time I play him, I'm gonna just record that shit.
Please do.
I swear.
I don't got no.
And look, when we played, this is the big
hold
thing
on,
about
for the
beer
record-
pong.
for the record,
How
I
you
played beer pong
play? 'Cause I gotta
7
know.
times.
Are you an elbows person or no? You gotta
Hey,
step
look,
back
look.
from me. You gotta step back.
I'm
from me.
pulling it.
I only played beer pong 7 times.
He's
in
not
my
Steph.
life.
He's not Steph. He's
I only
you
played
know.
beer pong 7 times in my life. Only reason I played is
He's beat me before. He's only beat me once though.
No, hell no.
I swear. And look,
We ain't
one
even
time he
do that.
beat me, he wouldn't play me after that for like 3-4 months because he knew I was gonna beat him.
That's how it go. You gotta practice.
We ain't been
I don't
doing
even-
that.
You just can't come back and try.
Well,
to
I came on the first time I played him. I beat him. Why the fuck I got to
And
beat
then
myself
he
into
didn't play me
that?
for 3 months, and I beat him
I
like
don't have
7-8
to.
times in a row
I
since
just-
then. He has
that
not
ain't
beat me
my
since
profession.
then.
Y'all didn't say that.
That ain't my profession.
He has not beat me since then.
So you got one off, but like.
He lying. I
And
rolled
then
him
left
3
me
times.
for months because he knew
Look,
I
I
was
was slow.
slow.
I beat that man 3 times, bro.
3 days.
He's 7-3. I give him
Oh,
that.
that's
He's
cap.
7-3.
Oh, that's
I
cap.
give him that.
He played me on my own podcast, coach. I can't
I give him
go.
7-3. I can't give him 10-1 though.
I'll put it like this then. Look, we're going to record the next game. It's going to be sometime within the next couple of weeks. We're going to have a little shindig, you know what I'm saying? We're going to have some fun.
I ain't playing. I'm retired.
He's scared. Look, oh, because I'm gonna put it on the gram. Y'all gonna
Like
see
I'm
what I'm
retired from
about.
smoking. I'm retired from beer pong.
If you
The good
play,
thing is too, like our guest, you'll see him later. Andrew Bryant wants to play beer pong, so for me to be talking all this shit, it'd be pretty bad if I get out there and then lose.
I'm sorry, Brian. You get your ass whooped
All right, you know what I'm saying?
for shit show.
So you gonna be on my team then? You with the interview
Yeah.
then? All right,
Yeah.
cool.
Cause
Yeah,
I was
City
gonna
don't
say,
want to pop up and be a partner.
I was
Yeah, I'm not finna sit here and say I'm gonna kick my cousin ass because that's
I
not.
was gonna say because that's his cousin. I was gonna say he gotta be the guest.
okay, yeah. So if you gonna be on your cousin team, y'all can both get it.
Yeah, y'all both finna get
I don't
slapped.
lose.
Slapped.
I don't lose.
Bro, if y'all get, I'll put it like this. I'll be impressed if y'all make sure
If
that
you
y'all
know
put it
what I'm
down
about.
to 3 cups. I'll be impressed. I really will.
You know what I'm about on beer pong.
I do.
And I don't play that.
Why do you think I just said I'll be impressed if you get 2-3?
You know
Look,
what I'm about.
and I was even about to say if y'all was gonna talk even more shit, me and Swirl get on both of y'all.
That's what I'm
Nah,
saying. Yeah,
you
he's
know, I'm not. I
trying to
can't
get
take
the
him
best
like that. I
player.
can't take him like
He's
that.
trying to get the best player on this team.
I get somebody. I get a real teammate come play y'all for real.
Volume shooters right here. Come on, man.
Hey.
Come on now.
You gonna see. You gonna be on my team. You gonna see.
We like Max Stress and Tyler Hero.
Oh.
If you know, you know. That's what I'm saying.
I feel you. But you ain't Ray Allen.
Hey, it don't matter. We hooping
Yeah,
right
Ray
now.
Allen.
Ray Allen at home.
Now, I ain't gonna go over it. I ain't gonna lie. What I tell you, because he
I'm
always
so
want to
fair.
make. Alright, so we'll ask this question then too. What kind of beer pong player are you? Do you feel like you have to shoot at a certain spot? Not spot, but like order. So like you have a teammate, right? Someone has to shoot first.
I follow my
If
team.
you go first, you
Yeah.
stay first.
Yeah.
I feel
I
like.
Do you,
follow my
but do
team.
you have do you have a preferred spot, first or last? I gotta coach shoot last, man. I'm just saying.
I shoot.
I don't care.
Coach shoot last.
If my teammate hot, I'll go first.
I shoot last because I feel like
Yeah, that's
I
a
know
second
that
shot.
I'm cold at that shit, so I can take that pressure. I'm not tripping off it.
if my teammate good, that's a for sure second shot. I'll give it to you. So if you good like that, I'll let you shoot.
Actually, I
second.
probably rather
When we play, yeah, we will. Yeah, I got you. Come and shoot
You'll
second
build me up.
or last. Cause I know I done hit too many fucking redemption shots when I shoot last. I like that pressure.
See,
Pressure make diamonds.
if you Kobe, I'll be like Matt Barnes or something. I'll just be talking shit. I don't even shoot for real, but I'll talk
Oh no,
shit.
we can't do it. I need
I'll
a better
talk big
shooter than
shit.
Matt Barnes.
I ain't gonna hit nothing, but
I need a
I'm
better
talking
shooter than Matt.
shit.
I can't take Matt. You gotta at least be Derek Fisher.
I ain't taking no ass whoopers now.
And that's what I'm saying. He's acting like all these games he won was been
Oh,
about 30
he
cups and
literally
shit,
played,
bro.
bro. One day,
Nigga
he
won
won
one or two cups every time, bro.
And look, like
Every
I
time.
said, elbows every time.
Bro, I don't play this shit.
When
He
we
make
play
up a new rule every time I play.
8 feet when we
Last time I had to shoot behind my back.
It's alright.
On my knees.
It's alright. We gonna practice.
On my knees and on my back.
So what he referring to, if the ball comes
On
back,
my
if the
knees
ball comes
and
back
my
to
back.
you, you shoot the ball, it hits your cup, and it's coming back to you.
It's your ball.
Okay, yeah, but how do you shoot? Is there a rule for it or not?
It's a trick
You
shot.
shoot. It's a trick shot.
On your
It's
knees
however
and
you
on my
choose.
back.
I play a specific way.
So if you're right-handed, you want to shoot with your left hand. That's a trick
Ah.
shot.
See, nah, he make me go behind my back, get on my knees, and all
Do
kinds
it
of
shoot
shit.
behind, hey, maybe it's the parties.
That's a trick shot,
bro.
When the old man.
We're always,
That's a
we all
trick shot.
every party I went to at WKU, it was.
Oh hell no.
Right, like, what?
I'm saying, it ain't been the good
Hell no. They finessed your ass.
Right.
They said nigga, you gotta close your
Hey,
eyes.
eat your ass up there on WK, you can't
You just don't know how to do it. Hey, look, when you would go, you know what I'm saying? I done hit a game-winning last cup shot behind
We
the back.
ain't seen
You just don't know about being a GOAT.
It was.
At least not in that, and
It was
not in
off the
that.
books.
City got his talents. I will not play City. He got his
Don't
talents.
fucking play with me. I don't do that.
But no, when you a GOAT in Palm, nah, it is.
Okay,
You
we
do
gonna
that.
see. We gonna
We
see.
ain't see that behind the back game.
It's too easy, bro. I'm saying it's too easy.
I mean, see that. I ain't see it. I ain't gonna vouch for that because I ain't see it.
I
And he talking about it was on the knees. All right, so do you play a bitch cut rule? Let's just run through beer pong rules.
What?
I ain't heard of that.
So y'all don't play, alright, because we kind of got to establish this when we go to play Andrew and him. So we're going to play by rules.
What's a bitch go?
So the bitch cup, alright, so the bitch cup.
Hold on, say that again.
The bitch cup.
You gotta spell that, dude.
Bitch.
Cup.
The bitch cut.
Oh, the bitch cup.
Alright, for sure.
But that's the middle cup, basically, when you have all of them there. And the bitch cup only applies for if that's the very first cup you hit. Right? So if you hit anything other than that, the bitch cup goes away. It's not a bitch cup anymore. But if you have all 10 cups there, and the first cup you hit is that middle cup on the 1, 2, 3, the 3 row, the middle cup. If you hit that, that's the bitch cup because it's the easiest cup in the game to hit.
So what does that mean?
Strategically.
So what does that mean if it's the bitch cut?
So a lot of people play by a couple of different rules, but I play by 3, right? So you have 3 options. You can either leave the cup, act like you didn't hit it. You can kill your drink. So if you want some liquor, you probably don't want to do that. Probably. If it's the beer, you being a little pussy if you don't. you gotta kill that.
So where's the rule where the cup go
Where
away?
did these rules? Who invented these rules?
Bro, alright, so okay.
That's what I want to know.
I'll say where I first learned, and I mean part of them are stretched across places I've played, you know what I'm saying? But I first learned playing with a couple of my friends and their cousins taught us, and they are from Illinois. So this would be a more northern way, I guess you could say, versus the South. But I did play some at WKU. I mean, I don't know how many people. I mean, Kentucky is the South, but
Where the
it's a cheat
UT
code
rules
at.
at? I need some UT rules.
We
Hold
did the behind the back
What
stuff
did
too.
you do?
Okay, so
At UT.
what so you just let me hate?
No, I was saying. I was trying to say
She let y'all tear me apart and over there know exactly what I'm talking about.
I was saying like that's a trick shot too. Like when you play
Yeah.
Uno and they got that empty
So do you consider
card.
that a war cups? Like, because that's a harder shot. That's the hardest trick shot in the game.
So why
I
don't you
mean-
switch hands?
That's the trick shot you chose for them to do. That's on you.
Oh,
so
y'all pick-
so
y'all
that
pick
behind the
shot.
back,
Pick
whenever
the
you
trick
play, was
shot.
still only 2 cups.
It don't matter. If you gotta do a trick shot, whatever.
But that's 2 cups.
Like if
for
you
right?
gotta do one, I can choose whatever I want to. I say left hand. If I say behind the back, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So if it comes back on the table, the opposing team can call what the trick
Yeah.
shot has to be. Okay, I've definitely played
That's
like
when
that.
you get the ball
I
back.
definitely played
So
like
only
that.
when you get the ball back, that's like trick shot. What you want me to do? Throw the ball to the wall. All right, good.
Yeah.
I played like that, so I mean, look, I've played a lot of different styles. I mean, the way I treat beer pong, period, is you honor whatever the house rules are.
Yeah.
Period. obviously when we play our game, I guess we gotta set some house rules because whatever we set them for, I'm sure Andrew will not be the only guest that wants to play beer pong.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We plan to be doing this for a long time. Make sure y'all stay tuned in. Make sure you subscribe, you like every video, you follow us on Instagram. But whatever rules we set today are what we're gonna play by today and further on. You know what I'm saying? So the third bitch cup rule, I didn't get to that one. The last one is, and I'm curious now because she let me get grilled. I know she's probably seen somebody play by this way then. But basically, you have to shoot on your knee until you hit your next cup.
I've seen that. Definitely seen
No, we don't do that.
So we're
that.
gonna
That's like outside. That's like outside though.
The question is in here today: are we gonna play a bitch cup?
No.
No bitch cup?
No, I need that cup. If I make it, it's gone.
It's easy though. It's too easy. It's too easy.
What about back-to-back shots? Like you and your partner, maybe you get to shoot.
All back.
Yeah, all right, for sure. Yeah.
That's
It's all good.
okay. We weren't in the same fantasy team. I know y'all were. Wait, no, we did have a fantasy league we were both in.
I don't remember.
One of that's all right. So if anybody knows anything about my fantasy team, I always punted off a beer pong.
The champion. The champion.
You won?
Yeah, I won.
Not in my league.
My league.
Yeah.
Fuck
Hey,
you.
where was you in my league?
I ain't going.
Yeah.
Bro,
Just to let them know, we had a friendly wager because we had a little, you know, that's my boy. We had a little beef in the beginning of the year with the teams, you know what I'm saying, and a couple of the rules. Hey, on cue! Shout out to the boy.
Man, I had to pay out in one of my leagues. I'm sick.
It's alright, but yeah, we had a little competition where we friendly were like, I'm gonna finish higher than you, and it was like I think it was like week 2 or 3 of the season or something like that. I think I was 1-2, he was 2-1. I had a tough start. I came swinging, coach. You can't take me out.
That
You know what
was
I'm
the league
saying?
I was in again.
And shout out to my boy who made it to the toilet bowl. You know what I'm saying? Hey, he a champion in the other league, so y'all quit playing with him. He a champion in his league, but he a toilet bowl winner in my league.
Damn.
I made it to the champion. I won the championship in my league,
And I was in that one too, so I took L in that. I didn't even make the playoffs in that, so.
Yeah, in another league, I lost in the championship game. So.
Hey, that's 2 for 1. It's just that one, you know,
At least you can say.
tough. But yeah, well, hold on. All right, Ham threw me a little bit off. What we were discussing before, we said no bitch cup rule, and then we moved on to something else, didn't we?
I started talking about the.
Balls back.
Oh yeah, okay, so balls back. Yeah, my fault. I left off. Yeah, all my fantasy teams, I pun 2 beer pong. Balls back and on fire. Always my fantasy days. Because you can also okay, so what kind of picture do you put? A little sidebar for fantasy football. You select a little photo.
Yeah.
All right, so which one you pick?
I did a little. I uploaded my own.
Okay.
So
I went to the pick the
logo
beer
going,
pong cups.
yeah.
Because they have like the whole full set of a beer pong, the triangle, and then a little ball right next to it. So since I'm obviously putting
that's
my
what you
name, I
did.
have to.
I thought you always was bored. I didn't know that you meant that. I didn't know you meant to pick.
So, oh, you saw my name and you just didn't recognize it.
No.
Nah, yeah, that's what it was fun about. It makes sense now, though, don't it?
I thought that was like a fucking Talladega Nights reference.
Oh, which one did you see? Because I can't remember. I know that was in his league that you were in.
No, what's Balls of Fire from? That sounds like some shit.
That's ain't that fucking dodgeball? No.
Dodgeball. It was like dodgeball or something. Yeah, I think it's dodgeball.
right? I ain't tripping.
I think it's dodgeball.
Yeah,
I think
they was going crazy.
That's just a dodgeball guy.
I mean, Dodgeball's a great movie.
Yeah, that shit's funny.
It's funny as hell.
That's hilarious.
Classic. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of non-1990s babies probably
Can I
don't
ask
know
one
much
question?
about that. But
How
y'all
y'all-
should. Y'all should.
Can I ask one question? How y'all feel about drunk Uno?
I can play like a game or two.
I fuck with
I
any
can't play
drunk
all night.
card game.
Or Jenga?
Versus like
But-
a beer pong, I can play beer pong bro. I would go fucking 15, 17, 20
You
and 0
probably
on that
just
table.
good at it though, like.
Drunk
I can't play Uno
spades.
all night.
Oh man.
I
I
can't
can
play
play
spades
Uno all
with
night.
niggas, and I can't play Uno.
No, go spades. Go
spades.
fish. I didn't
What?
Niggas don't know how to play spades, bro.
I'ma talk
So
some
you
shit.
can't play that
I'ma
game.
talk some
How is
good
that? You
ass
don't get
shit
a
on some
teammate?
spades.
I'll get with
Drunk
Oh,
spades?
look, hey, we gonna have to have. I'm convinced one of the
Spades
guys to play
is,
us spades because we gonna be on the
spades.
I promise you, I'm not asking.
Man, we had one game night, and I think my partner reneged like 3 times.
Oh my
I said,
God,
oh, no, you gotta get
That's
out.
the worst. I ain't gonna lie, look, back in the day, I played with my coach in like 7th grade. That motherfucker was a cheater, bro. That's the only time I've ever let any of my teammates cheat because I was so young. It was like he was my coach and my teacher, so it was like, I ain't trying to fucking play time. But shout out to my coach.
And then you can't play Uno with nobody because everybody got different rules and shit.
Man.
Like,
Nah, yeah, they
double
just
stack,
really
triple
don't
stack,
do it.
like,
Stack
no, I'm
cards
straight.
or
Yeah, I'm
something,
good.
you
I'm
know.
good.
But yeah, hey, so everybody knows you can watch in space for the cheaters because this is what he did. he would have like obviously everybody knows when you cut with a spade is the strongest in the game if you know anything about spades. So he'll put like a little low spade or another spade out there, right? But when he wins that book, he's pulling it back, right? And he makes sure that when he stacks them, the spade's on top. So when ain't nobody looking, swap out. So free game. Watch out for the cheaters.
That's in everything, though.
That's in everything, but hey, that's a little free game.
That's how I feel about Ethan rules and beer pong, honestly. He just make up as
You
he
sat
go.
there and said, you see, look, don't let,
I'm
this is the only way you gonna fix our
I
beef
was
right now.
validating
Shirley.
it, I'm only saying,
Shirley,
I
we
was
beefing.
validating.
Don't get that beef.
Oh, no, me and Shirley beefing because she won't help me. She leaving me. She leaving me out
Listen,
here.
Ethan, I will validate only half of what you say because I only played beer pong 5.
That's what I was just gonna say. That's exactly what I
Only
was just
reason
gonna say.
every time I motherfucking play, it's a different fucking rule.
Right, because this is the thing that kills me, bro. I hate being called a cheater, bro. I have way too much integrity. I tell people the rules when they don't pay attention. I sat there and told him when he was on fire. I told him.
Listen, I never
Told
called
him.
you a cheater in none of the games we played in. Have I ever? You know, like, have I ever called you a cheater?
I mean, not in those games, but just a second ago, he not just called me a cheater.
I just said you make
He said, I feel like his rules is making up and cheat. That's cheating.
I never
making
said
up rules, you
cheating.
cheating.
I just said I feel you make different rules every time we play because I've only played 5 times, and every time I play, I gotta do something fucking different.
But it was 10 earlier and you said
But I
3.
never said you cheated. Ever when I lost.
He said he wants one set of fucking rules.
One set, bro.
Hey, my house rules stay the
house
same.
rules, my
house
ass.
rules stay the same.
We playing in the same
But
house and the
at
rules.
least when it
change.
comes to the podcast, I feel like that's unfair to implement my house rules because it's not like.
Ethan cheating. He gave that whole spiel about how he ain't being called a cheater because he didn't want to call him cheating.
Bro, no, literally.
Right.
Alright, that's
He
cool.
Bill Belichick.
But we gotta establish the rules. So we're going no bitch cup.
No.
We do have a couple other rules I feel like we got to address.
No behind
What is this on fire thing? What is that?
Ooh, so you've never played that?
I mean, I probably played it, but
Shirley,
I
I know damn well you done heard about On Fire. You better not leave me hanging again.
I don't.
Oh, wow.
I mean, if you don't miss, you don't know what on fire is. You know
Explain
what I'm
it.
talking about?
On fire.
No, that's why
If
you
you
would
hit
know
two
what On
shots in a
Fire
row,
is.
you
That's what
warming
On
up.
Fire is.
Say it again.
If you
So
hit 2
basically-
shots in a row, you warming up, and then if you hit 3 shots
Hey,
in a row, you on fire.
I'm glad somebody not finna let me go outside, man. Y'all trying to play me today.
You heard that rule everywhere else?
Yeah.
Look, trying to play me like I just
And
be
then what
making
happens on the
shit
first
up.
shot?
They never heard
You just, if you hit on the 3rd shot, you just keep getting the ball
So
back.
all that means
So
is you
if
really
you
question
keep
my
hitting, you keep
integrity.
getting the ball back.
the game. I've got to.
But you know me.
I'm down with that.
Oh, bitch, come on.
I'm down with that.
This motherfucker talking about barely. He living with me talking about he barely know me.
They never heard of heating up. He the only one that did, so I had to.
I mean, I'm not surprised that it's just like
Yeah,
not everybody plays
I
it.
said I wasn't paying attention. It's
I'm saying it's hurt by the integrity. If you play this, you know I have integrity.
So I don't know nothing.
Where?
I don't know no rules. I just go with the flow. Whatever you say go, I just do it. Right or wrong.
Because you trust my integrity.
Because I just want to play the game because you asking me to play against you, bro. Literally.
I ain't gonna lie, we gonna do it.
I say we do
Live
it.
stream. What?
Live stream?
On fire.
On
No,
fire.
okay, so yeah, it's basically, but you have to call, like he said, you gotta hit 2 cups first, you gotta call heating up. Alright?
Oh, I gotta say it.
If your teammate can't call it for you, nobody,
Okay.
if you don't say it,
So
then
what
that
if
means
we
when you
both
hit that
on
3rd
fire?
cup, you heating up again.
So what if we both on fire? Cause that's what we really be.
So, and now I gotta explain what on fire is too. So, because it ties into another rule. You call heating up, you hit that 3rd cup, you're on fire. You keep shooting until you miss. When you miss, you're off fire, it's over, right? Now, if you keep shooting and you hit all the fucking cups, that's game. No redemption. No redemption.
Y'all.
None. Now, there's also another rule you can play on fire too. So, because it'll be the next question rule that I play. So, we play island. Never heard of that either?
I was like when the one cup is by itself.
Yep, and you only call it one time. And if you don't hit that cup, it don't count. You can hit, if you make it into another cup, that shit don't get pulled. You called that island, you gotta hit the island.
Nah, fuck island.
That's bull.
Oh, you don't play island?
I feel like we gotta play island.
I like it.
So who's calling island the
Because look, I mean, look,
The shooter.
basically, if you call island, you hit it, you get 2
It's like
cups,
2.
right?
It's like a
Oh,
trick
yeah,
shot,
sure.
damn near. It's basically like a trick shot. You
Yep.
calling a shot before you shoot.
So it's like when I bounce in the cup. Two,
Yep, but you can swap them. We all know that. We all know that, right?
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
You ain't swatting that. Though.
But there's also, like we were talking about fire, there's a fire island. So if you haven't called, like I said, you can only call island one time. You can call it and it's done. But you can save it and call fire island if you're on fire. If you hit the regular island, it's 2 cups. If you hit fire island, it's 3 cups.
Y'all just coming up with more ways to look.
But I only got hit 1 cup.
I hate this, man. I'm coming up with shit. Come on.
No,
man.
it's not. You didn't.
That's right.
You didn't even hear what I
Wait, you
said.
said Fire Island?
Yeah. You never play Fire Island?
Nah. What is that?
So if you're on fire and you have to call your island, you call Fire Island. And instead of it being 2 cups like a regular island, because you're on fire, it's 3.
Oh, okay. I mean, I guess that makes
Niggas
sense.
that play these rules hit tobacco out of bones.
I mean, look, we can do this too. We can always do this. I'll put it like this. This is what we should do. We'll leave it up to City and the guests to whether or not we play by the set of rules we have or we play bare bones.
Oh, what we doing with me? What I do?
You gonna be the teammate on for Andrew, right?
Yeah, we gonna kick ass.
Yeah. So I'm gonna let y'all choose whether or not y'all want to play by the set of rules that we have forehand, which we'll vote. We're setting them right now, or if y'all just want to play bare bones, that's 10 cups for 10 cups. No
10 for
re-rack.
10.
That means no rules, no re-racks, no nothing. You hit
10 for
every
10.
single cup where it's at.
10 for
No
10,
balls
baby.
back. None of that.
10 for 10.
Nah.
That's stressful.
10 for 10.
I need the power up.
I mean, and we'll keep this in mind too. All right, so
I need some power
at the
up.
same time, we're not just gonna play one game. So we'll at least probably do like what, a 2 out of 3 series because we got several questions to ask.
Shit,
them.
let the beer bong be like the sudden death. So if it's like you going to battle.
Yeah, so if we go 1-on-1, the third game, the best 2 out of 3 is bare bones. I like that.
Yeah, put a little stress on you, but
All right, I feel that. Can we take a quick break though? Cause I gotta go. I gotta use the bathroom. So we just gonna cut that. I'm gonna fix that in the editing.
little bladder.
Hey, goddamn it, that
Hey,
beer, that beer. What do you need me to hit on?
This camera is.
Time. Okay. Shit. How much time I got?
I don't know.
Like for the rest of the recording.
I'm not sure.
All right.
Are the Pistons still getting their ass whipped? Yes. These niggas suck.
You have faith in him?
Nah.
Oh. Shit. What else you believe in? You got faith in them niggas. Shit. You got lots of faith, brother.
I can't believe it.
Oh shit.
They just now taking the trash. It's 10 minutes.
Got that valet trash shit.
Yeah.
Man, fuck them, bro.
Them niggas don't even
I'm gonna have
nothing.
that's what we need to have a debate on valet trash service at them apartments. If it's working, hell no. I ain't gonna pick up trash on weekends. That's the most important time.
From
Fuck
Friday.
my day. Right. Like what?
On Friday.
You tell me I
don't
gotta
pick
stop
up
my trash 3 days in a row when I pay out.
And then it went up on the price. I'm like,
Yeah,
God
come on,
damn.
that's why I canceled them. I didn't go to the dump for my damn self.
Shit, how you cancel it? Let me know. Yeah, let me
It don't
know.
come, go to your leasing office. It don't come with your apartment. It's an option. That's definitely an option.
Yeah, call them.
That's not mandatory.
What?
Valet trash.
All right. So how much better we got?
And it's like $14.
I don't know. I'd have to turn the camera off to see. how
Ours
much
is
better it
30.
Oh God, I
So
would have
then,
been.
if we do cut, if it does die, then I'll just try to pick back up tomorrow where we're at. If y'all can make it, that'd be great. If not, it's no big deal. I'll figure out how to make the rest of it.
Okay.
All right. So we'll cut back in. 3, 2, 1. All right. Had to take a quick bathroom break, y'all. I apologize. We'll be back in this thing. You know what I'm saying? Alcohol get to you. Alcohol get to you, baby. But let's get back to some of the beer stuff. We will definitely make sure we post at least a list of the rules that we're gonna play by on that page. Fair?
Okay.
Fair.
Let them vote.
Hey, I agree. We'll let them vote.
Let them vote.
All right, so let's go. We'll run through at least because I want to get a couple of these facts out. Basically, let me make sure I get to the non-fun ones. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you gotta have fun ones, but like,
You have fun with the non-fun shit.
I feel like we gotta talk about some of the pros and cons. You know what I'm saying when it comes to drinking, right? Health benefits. You know what I'm saying when it comes to at least which section am I in? We're still talking about beer, right? Yeah, I just gotta make sure my notes are right. Pros and cons drinking beer. Yep. All right. So apparently, drinking beer reduces the risk of kidney stones.
I saw that, and that's hard for me to believe.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard for me to find too many health benefits in any alcohol besides wine. Because obviously we know like they say a glass a day or something like that is beneficial for your heart or something like that.
Kidney stones, nigga?
Hey, it was a lot of pros in this. Look, beer can also lower the risk of coronary heart disease. Drinking beer reduces the risk of ischemic stroke. I might be pronouncing it wrong, so
Maybe it's like a specific kind of beer. It's
They
gotta be.
They didn't break it down. So I mean, I can share the link in the bio basically, but I had a website that I went for this, and they didn't specify basically if it was
That's kinda
a
cool.
type of beer or just beer. Drinking beer also significantly lowers the risk of developing type 2 diabetes.
So is it the malt?
But that has to be real beer, because if you think about it, diabetes has to do with sugar and shit like that. So drinking sugary beers can't lower, right?
That's what I was thinking. Like it's got to be like some.
I guess you just
straight up
if you know your beers, you just gonna have to know how to differentiate which one's probably best for you, which one's not.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna assume most of these statistics, when it comes to it, are talking about like regular beers. You know what I'm saying? Like
Not
I
malt
say-
liquor.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got your Bud Lights and shit like that, not like a sugary beer.
Yeah.
Drinking beer increases good cholesterol. Beer intake protects the body against radiation. I don't know, how the fuck does it do that? Radiation? How, like what?
What the fuck is in that shit?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that's a little off for me. That's a little surprising. Small consumptions of beer reduces the risk of ulcers. Now that makes a little bit of sense in my opinion.
How so, Sway?
Because alcohol is like an acid to a certain extent.
For sure. Okay.
I mean, like I don't want to say it's an acid where it's like, hey, it's gonna fight you. I mean, it does do like we'll get to the cons. You know what I'm saying? It's also not good for you as well. But yeah, that's why I was just like, yeah, that makes sense. Beer drinkers are better thinkers at old age. Curious to how we feel about that.
I don't think so.
Beer drinkers, like alcoholic beer drinkers, or
It
just
says
like
beer
a
drinkers
beer
are better
that.
at thinkers at old age. According to research, men who are in the late 70s and 80s that have been boozing one alcoholic beverage per day, I like how they phrase that, boozing. One alcoholic beverage per day tend to have a clearer thinking ability compared to non-drinkers. So I would say alcoholic. In the way you just have one beer a day.
I'd agree.
Yeah.
I'd agree with that. Cause like it's like they're getting loose. You know what I mean? They
But
kinda-
is it the drunk status of them knows more, or is it the sober like soberly you know more?
It's like
it does not specify that.
It's like a tipsy. Like you know you on the verge of being
Buzz.
drunk. It's like you're on the verge of being drunk, but you're not.
And that's
fucked
your
up.
peak intelligence point as a drinker.
You getting shit off. Like you probably talking a lot. You spitting out ideas
I
and
feel
shit.
that. I feel that.
And if somebody right there, they probably gassing you. Like, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. You getting off right now.
Apparently, also drinking stout could help fight cancer. Now, I know I talked to you a little. I don't know too much about stout like that, but I'll read what it says. It says, "What makes Guinness or stout unique from other beers is its overwhelming roasted flavor. The stout's flavor comes from the roasted barley from that has not been malted. Okay." It stands out from other beers as the only drink associated with fighting cancer. According to a study, drinking stout with your meals helps fight free radicals, which occurs when the body starts to metabolize the food. And it says stout is a dark, top fermented beer. For anybody that is curious to what stout is.
Sounds like a beer version of coffee.
It says stout. Okay, so stout differs from Jaeger's for its dark color. So yeah, darker beers.
I only knew about stout because you know backwoods they like base their flavors off of drinks.
Really? I did not know that.
Like Russian cream, dark stout, sweet aromatic. Like those are
So the only one would be original, saying based off.
yeah. You know what I mean? Like if you look at it, got the damn glass and shit on the
Yeah.
package.
I believe that is all of the pros for all that. Do y'all want to take on the cons, or y'all want me to take them all too?
Shit, we already know what the cons is.
Yeah, basically, yo ass. I mean, the way I look at it is, man, you not gonna. I mean, drinking beer, because we'll have an episode eventually too where it's weed versus beer. I feel like weed prolongs your life and beer shortens your life.
Very true. Yeah, I think it's like a short term kind of giddy up kind of thing.
If you're gonna be a stoner versus an alcoholic, be the stoner. You're gonna live longer.
Yeah, because that's only your liver. That's
And I'm curious to like what that statistic we had where it was like, where'd it go? Drinkers are better thinkers at old age. I want to compare that to stoners at old age. I wonder if there's a statistic we can go out there and find. And if anybody else knows or has found one, please send it to us. That would be great for that episode.
Shit, without research, they probably are better.
Yeah.
Honestly,
The beer ones over.
Over Sony?
Yeah.
Yeah, cause like I mean, shit, most stoners that I know, them niggas don't be talking for real. It's like a whole bunch of like inner thoughts, but it ain't nothing.
Do you feel like the one kills your brain cells more than the other?
Yeah, most definitely.
And that's true.
Yeah, nah, beer probably kills you.
But
So
did
then
you
how would
say
you
better
remember more?
thinkers? Is
Better, it's like better thinking as in like, you know how you got some people that smoke and they always be anxious on shit. Like
It
when I'm,
says-
when
I
I'm
feel
thinking
like
of better thing,
I'll reread what it
when I'm
says.
thinking of better thing, I'm thinking of like positive thinking. So like,
It says, according to research, men who are in their late 70s, 80s have been boozing one alcoholic beverage per day tend to have a clearer thinking ability compared to non-drinkers. So they don't really verify what that is, whether it's memory or they just maybe they don't fumble their words as much. But that would be hard to believe because I feel like you definitely start
Definitely.
fumbling when you're really drunk.
shit, when I'm high, I forget shit.
Yeah. Hey, we'll go more in depth on that event.
It'll be close. It'll be close.
All right, we'll run through some of these cons because we got to get to some wine. Drinking too much beer will increase heartburn. I feel like I thought it'd say something about your heart earlier. It wasn't heartburn. It said it helped with your
It
heart
helps
cholesterol.
with, coronary heart disease.
Yeah. Okay, I was gonna be like, hold on, we ain't contradicting over here, are we? Which I don't. Have y'all ever had heartburn?
I was about to say,
For
I don't
sure.
think that's not a good
That
trade.
shit's ass.
For sure.
No, like for real. So maybe I need to slow down on the beer because I get heartburn more off of like sodas and shit like that, not beer. I can't sit there and say I've had heartburn after drinking beer.
That's why I can't drink anything carbonated, bro. That shit's trash. It feels like my whole chest is just bubbling.
Well, this is just alcoholic. I mean, this goes to any kind of. It says drinking too much alcohol leads to dehydration. We all know that. Excessive alcohol intake can. So I mean, I guess this is just applying beer and alcohol together because I do remember it was under the same website. Can lead to an addiction. Damn, I only had 3 comments in that. That means that website I went to only had. That's it. That was a lot of pros. So are we encouraging alcoholism on here?
Basically.
Probably
Drink more
encouraging
beer?
Yeah, beer.
Drink more beer?
Not liquor.
Well, see, no, I don't agree with that.
I mean, you drink 12 cans of beer in an hour. That's basically equivalent of drinking half a pint of fucking Patron. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of even itself out depending on the rate you drinking it at, basically. And
Yeah, if you do it in moderation, probably beer.
Because a lot of beers in one, a whole pitcher of beer is gonna put you on your ass.
Most
If you
definitely.
going and chug. Like you take shots of Patron, you drink that whole pint of beer like that, you're gonna be saying.
Fucked up. Yeah, it's
Patron probably be a little worse. Don't get me wrong, whole pint of that, but you know.
damn near throw that bitch.
All right, before we're gonna get into the wine here really soon. I'm gonna just run through these history facts real quick that we got. The Slavic word beer came from the verb to drink. Very fitting. Very fitting. The earliest evidence of a brewing beer dates back to the 3500 to, I feel like that's backwards, 2900 BC.
No, you said it right.
Really?
2900. Nah.
Maybe I'm just not great with history, but I was gonna say that them numbers ain't supposed to be like that,
It's
right?
probably 200. Like
Yeah, 29 and 3500, right?
Yeah.
BC. The strongest beer in the world has a strength of 67.5%, and it was created in 2017, so that was recent, by a Scottish brewery, Brewmeister.
That shit
The
dangerous.
beer is called Snake Venom.
Yeah, no. That's
So
like
if you're trying to get
shot.
real fucked up, go find you some Snake Venom. The beer. Please don't take that and go get real Snake Venom and come after me afterwards.
I might have to
I'm
look
not
this
paying your
up.
medical bills.
Snake venom. That seems like some beer you gotta buy. You can't drink it. You gotta hold on to that.
The most common type of beer is Jaeger. It is shared in the world's consumption, reaching up to 80%. Jaeger beer is a light-colored, highly carbonated type of beer. Talking about our Coronas and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Corona. The term Jaeger is used to designate beer produced from bottom fermenting yeast. Jaegers are distinguished from ales and top fermented British types of beer. Bottom fermented Jaegers have their origins in continental Europe. All right, that covers beer. Time to get into, I think we was on the wine side, you was on the beer side, the winner, you know what I'm saying? Wine. Let's talk about a little bit of wine. So, what's some of the basic knowledge y'all have of wine? We all know it comes from grapes, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. Know it's good for your heart. Depending on how you do it, if you have like a glass a day, they say it's supposed to be good for your heart, right? We've heard that.
Yeah.
All right, that's why we always see LeBron with some wine, right? You know what I'm saying? Carmelo Anthony too.
Shit busting with some steak.
So the ingredients that basically kind of go into wine, if we're gonna break it down, it's the most fundamental state. Wine is comprised entirely of grapes. Leave a vat of grapes in a container over time, and eventually the natural occurring yeast from the skin will turn the fruit's sugary juices into alcohol. It doesn't say it yet. Okay, yeah, no specific time, but it's just a long time. So who knows how long? You know what I'm saying? If you want to test that theory, I'll throw your grapes in there. Hey, one day you're going to have a free ass bottle. Well, I mean, you paid for the grapes, so.
Shit juice.
Some kind of free wine. Some of the ingredients that go into it: calcium carbonate, flavors, but that's spelled a little different. So I don't know if that's supposed to be something specific. Grape juice concentrate, non-vegan materials go into it as well. Powdered tannins, potassium sorbate, sulfur dioxide, and sugar. Definitely some sugar in that wine. It's probably what make it taste so damn good.
Dog, I think we accidentally fermented some apple juice one time.
Hold on, so you left a bunch of apples in something, then you got
like
you got some apple wine?
No, we had got some apple juice from somewhere, and I think it was like open or something.
Uh-huh.
And then when we got to drinking it, that shit was like strong as shit.
Tastes like alcohol strong?
Nah, I mean it was like sour, but it was like.
So you had some spoiled apple juice.
That's basically what it is. It's
That's
like
what fermented means.
that's what fermented means.
Oh,
It's
okay,
like,
okay.
It's like spoiled. It's like spoiled. So I was like, yeah. I mean, that's probably what it tastes like without sugars and all that extra shit added to it.
Oof.
So you ain't.
So basically, if you do that with some grapes, throw some sugar in that bitch too.
Yeah,
Throw some sugar in there.
that's
I feel
true.
that, I feel that. Apparently we'll run through some of these fun facts. Apparently some people have a phobia of wine, and that is called xenophobia. I want to make sure I'm pronouncing that right because it starts with X, and I feel like that X could be silent. Is the X ever silent? Xylophone, right? Is that? Or am I tripping?
Always.
It's probably xenophobia.
I don't know.
Xenophobia? Yeah, that sounds a lot more right. Xenophobia. Xenophobia. It's an O in between.
XENO phobia?
Yes.
I thought that was something.
Yeah, I was thinking it was like. I'm thinking arachnophobia.
Apparently that's a fear of wine.
That's spiders.
Yeah.
I don't know. You might want to fact check that.
I'm
I
fact checking
did.
on that.
That's a fun fact. I got a website for it.
Xenophobia.
What, wine?
Oh, he gonna Google it. Yeah. It says apparently that's the fear. XENO phobia.
No.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
That's the-
Well, then that means, hold on, let me find the website.
That's
then.
the dislike of
People
or
from other
prejudice.
countries, right?
Yeah.
So then maybe my shit auto-corrected it. God damn it.
Hold on, I got you. Fear of wine. Yeah.
What's it spelled? It's gonna be. If it's not something around that means I need to find that website.
It's like-
report
it's like-
their ass.
Man, please don't laugh at me, y'all. But it's like one phobia. It's like
What?
OENO phobia. I did not.
So there's just no X.
Yeah.
Okay.
The X guy.
Yeah, they probably are.
Yeah, they probably-
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Spell that
I was
for
like,
them so they get that
I'm
right
pretty
too.
sure Xenophobia means something.
OENOPHOBIA. It's the fear of wines.
Had to go more in depth on the more in depth fact.
But and there's the fear of running out of wine. There's no been. Why is they making no shit?
They make them so hard, bro. They make them difficult.
Novenophobia. Just the fear of running out of wine. Well, why is people
What?
scared of wine though?
Yeah, I don't understand how that can come about.
I mean,
Sneak up on you, bro.
Aside of like it looking like blood,
okay,
Maybe.
okay,
maybe.
yep.
But I mean, other than that, you know what you get.
Because I mean, it's also a thicker type of drink too. So yeah.
Wine don't hit the same as liquor though. As tequila and shit. Wine, if you drink that shit, you think you drink.
I mean, tequila can creep up on you.
Hell no.
Hell no, tequila
Tequila
fighting.
there. As
Yeah.
soon as you smell it, it's there. As soon as you see the bottle, it's there. You know it. You know.
Beer can too though. What's the beer you had me? That beer crept up on us.
Beer. What beer?
The drink we bought tonight.
Yeah, it's like wine. It's not weird.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
a
a.
cocktail,
That's
motherfucker.
a cocktail.
Oh, I thought that was a
That's
beer.
Nah.
Yeah, nah, I don't drink.
Nah, you gonna know you got a beer.
Yeah, you gonna know. It's gonna be car. It's gonna be beer.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta have a
It
taste
don't
of
taste
beer.
like nothing. Shit. Like you drinking air when you drink beer, basically. You just
Bubble
drink it
beer,
for fucking-
yeah.
Just for cause you drinking beer.
Yeah.
You know you drinking beer.
To me, that's why people drink it.
So as well as
It's all
that,
because I'm smoking a blunt. Yeah.
It's like a fake blunt. Beer is fake liquor.
Yeah.
Black is fake. A fake blunt.
Beer is the equivalent to smoking a black.
Yeah, basically.
I'm trying to cut back on tequila. I'm drinking this beer.
so also aroma is the term used for the fragrance in young wine, while mellow is used for old wine. Now I feel like I had heard something about aroma. I feel like that just had to do with what? Smell of it basically.
Yeah, the flowery. I feel like
Okay, so now then I gotta ask too. So when you drink wine, do you smell your wine first? Is that
I'm not
something-
that dramatic.
Okay.
No,
I was
just
about to
drink
say,
it.
yeah, I don't know about that.
Now, if I'm drinking it, and
I feel like we're gonna have to
smelling
ask
it,
you with that too. Do you smell your wine or not?
You can't do box wine like
I
that.
think that's dramatic
Yeah,
too.
sure.
Why?
Oh, you gotta pour it in there first.
Yeah, I mean you can, but yeah, I've never done it with box wine. Look at
You're
this.
supposed to-
I wish there was a camera
I
on
was just
TJ.
saying-
He's over there.
I just want to catch TJ doing that shit. Like, he got candles.
One
and shit
shot,
in his
right?
head.
So
I gotta
tell me
catch it with a
this.
real glass.
What does that swirl do for you?
I mean, I don't really be drinking wine like that. I'm not really a drinker.
I don't know. I don't believe that the way you was just moving your hands over there. You look like a real
I mean,
pro.
look, I know
That boy was a real
what
pro
they
over
do.
there.
Don't get it twisted. I know what the niggas be doing, but it's supposedly supposed to open up the wine and like give it a different taste.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I do
It
believe
aerates
that.
it,
I do
yeah.
believe that.
So having it out already in the air.
Oh, it says it right here. Wine tasters, quote unquote, swirl the wine in their glass to release the aroma.
He read
Look-
the notes.
Look
He
at
read the
kid,
notes.
man. They don't also fill the glasses more than a third full to leave space when these aromas can collect.
Look, hey, look.
Hey.
So you supposed to
man.
swirl it
It's
into
on to
it.
something.
You're supposed to swirl,
Look,
smell,
nothing wrong, man.
sip.
See, and that's
What did it be? I thought
you can sip, man.
Look.
Ain't that only fine wine? Like, age, like for real deal. Age.
People do with all wine now.
See, now I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna have to try it because I got another bottle on the way. Shout out to the sponsors. Wine Bar. Hey,
Am I
Brian
gonna try
Kangaroos.
this?
I'm
But
cool.
don't
I ain't gonna.
Am I gonna swirl $4 only
don't fill
wine?
your wine glass and then
Yeah,
Just
oh,
a-
yeah.
Cause you know they only do really about.
I can promise I won't do that if I'm not too
just a
drunk
little
already.
bit.
If I'm drunk, I might fuck around and do that. I want to try that shit. Yeah.
Just shake the bottle. That's the relevant.
Oh my god. He go over there. Shh.
Put your thumb on the top.
Take a sniff. Take a hit.
Yeah, elegance, my nigga.
All right, so what's some more we got? Top 3 most significant wine producers in the world are going to be France, Spain, and Italy. So,
Most
when in
definitely.
Rome, I don't know, coach.
Isn't
The city of love. That's a freaky ass drink, though.
Yeah, apparently it's not top 3 though.
Rome a city?
Oh, is it? Hold on. Hey, don't check my
Look, we
history
know you're
facts.
not a Geo.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like, hey,
I'm not. Don't hold me to it. I could be very trippy.
I don't want to be the wrong motherfucker.
That's what I'm saying.
I want to be the second wrong.
Don't let me be wrong. We don't go more in depth. We can't go more in depth in this form.
I ain't saying shit till it's verified, so
man,
I'm
that's why I
gonna be
kept
third.
my shit.
So Rome is in Italy. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm just a dumbass. I'm just a dumbass.
Yeah,
I'm okay with that. I can chalk that up. I know that.
I just get quiet on
We
that.
hot right now, don't.
No, I'm not even blaming. I ain't blaming it on that because I already know I'm not. I did not pay that much attention to history and shit like that. So I'm not gonna blame it on that.
Yeah, you my boy though.
Fuck me up with that one, man. You thinking I was.
All right, so when in Rome, look at me. I'm just over here fucking up. Toasting,
It happens to them. Players fuck up too. Peas fuck up too.
toasting originated. I can't blame it on that. I ain't gonna act like I just knew that. Toasting originated in ancient Rome when they retained Greek traditions. It's derived from dropping a piece of toasted bread in wine to soften its bitter taste.
You know what that sounds like? The blood of Christ.
Communion.
and the bread. That sounds like
But it
some
also
Palestine
sounds too
shit.
like the wine that they had back in the day definitely didn't taste good.
That sounds like some Palestine shit.
I feel like they had really dry wine back in the day.
For sure.
Rough.
So like, but it is crazy too, because there was a fun fact I saw or something like that earlier. It said to quench their thirst, people drank wine instead of water centuries ago. Which I mean, that's very believable. We know there was a lot of wine drinking back then.
But dry wine
During that time, water wasn't clean all the time. Makes sense. And natural fermentation, when the wine is made, could kill germs caused by salmonella. So, that's tough though. I can't act like I can just sit there and drink dry wine frequently. Fuck no.
Because you wasn't around it.
Different strokes for different folks.
Is that so? Would that be like the same thing as like beer has an acquired taste? Your dry wine has an acquired taste, maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the only way I can see myself
Some
doing
people
it.
prefer
I think all
beer
that
over
shit is
beer.
acquired taste.
Does anybody in here prefer dry wine? I ain't gonna lie, I don't.
I prefer not. That shit make me sneeze.
I don't know. They ain't done that to me, but it's just like
It's like
plain. It's like a old soda or something. Like it's just not. It's flat.
they don't hit.
It has nothing.
I just
to
think
it.
we're not old
Well, I'm
enough
finna say we
yet.
ain't old.
We not old enough yet.
You gotta get some.
So okay, so y'all know older. So you're saying you know older people that
So
drink.
I gotta
Yeah.
listen to
Okay.
that
You
shit.
gotta get a little
swirl
older.
it. You
That-
might
No, okay, see, no.
So we ain't opened it
What
up
you
yet.
swirling in dry wine?
It's
There
dry-
ain't nothing
it's
in
dry
there. I
'cause
don't
we ain't
feel like
opened
that's
it.
not the swirl kind. What aroma is in the dry
You
wine?
swear that motherfucker sweet as hell. Damn, let me find out.
You gonna turn that whole dry to more bitter wine.
This shit Kool-Aid now. Ooh.
All right. So some more facts, or I can't remember if I'm in the fun facts. Okay, yeah, we're in fun facts still. While China is only the 5th largest wine-producing country globally, it's the leading market for red wine. So, also, let's take a vote real quick. Red wine versus white wine.
White.
I disagree. I'm gonna go red. A
Whatever.
sweet red. A sweet red.
Whatever
What's sweet red?
Like sweet versus dry.
Like
So like this bottle I have right here, this is a sweet red. Hey Big Head, y'all can go find it on the website. Shout out my boy.
If it tastes good, that's my vote. Cause I ain't finna be picky with wine.
I'm a definitely. I mean, either wine or they're both good. Period. But yeah, I definitely would say red's probably my. I drink more red than I do white. I feel like if I ain't gonna lie, a lot of white wine for me, I feel like it just like red wine. I can feel it hitting it. All wine creeps up on you, but white wine really creeps up on me about of nowhere. I'll kill some white wine and then just be like, damn.
I need to start paying attention, man, because I don't be paying attention how the different ones make me feel.
Hey.
I think all wines just have me want to go to sleep.
That shit just sneak up on you and put you to sleep.
It is a very sleepy drink. I will agree to that. But I mean, whiskey can be a sleepy drink too. So
To me, all brown liquor.
A lot of people- I like-
downers.
I'm not a sleepy. Like I said, I'm an active person. I like to be active when I drink, so I don't let it make me sleepy. But if you don't do
Yeah,
anything with it, yeah, it's sleepy. Yeah, and vodka. It's tequila and vodka. Tequila and vodka.
Vodka, I don't know what the fuck that made
I
me
ain't
do.
never drunk.
All right, so hey, we gotta ask a professional on this, Mr. Swirl. There's a right and a wrong way to hold a wine glass. What's the right way?
In between
The proper way is to hold by the stem so that the hand does not warm the glass and increase the temperature of the wine.
So they show us the wrong.
Y'all couldn't see him, but he was
like this.
So they show
he
us
was
the wrong
over
eyes
here.
focus.
Show him how they should do it. It looked like the professional one.
Y'all ain't never been to Roof Crib? No.
But I mean that makes complete sense. I mean you don't want to warm it up.
Nah.
I mean I don't know any alcohol that's just
My hand
you drink warm.
Would they get you some more of
Like,
that?
same for the event though. You ain't just holding the line the whole time. Like holding a bottle. Of
I mean I'm not saying you can't, but they're saying there's a right and a wrong way. It just
No, I'm
means you
saying,
hold
like,
it the
if
wrong
you
way.
talking about at the event or at a dinner table. But you're not sitting there holding your glass of wine the whole time at the dinner table. So you're just not gonna get warm if you
You
hold it
still
like
They
that.
gotta hold
saying
it
either
by
way
the
is right
stem.
or wrong. They saying either way is right or wrong.
Yeah.
So like, what else do we gotta know? Because people be drinking that shit slow as hell for me.
Okay, here's another one. Hold on, oh, that's a double one. I just put in there twice. I was gonna be like another right and wrong way about wine. I was gonna be like,
I
what?
be holding it too
It's
long.
only like a taste on your tongue type drink. And you put it back there.
Yeah.
I feel like this is definitely good to know too, though. For pairing in meals, heavier foods go well with heavier wine. Red wine is usually served with red meat, while white wine is served with chicken or fish. And I've noticed that before. Have y'all noticed that before? No. Okay. I feel like I don't make sure
I
I'm
mean, I've
not.
noticed red wines with steak. And
Well, I noticed the fish one, the white wine with fish. I've always seen that.
I've never known. Yeah, I've never.
You never seen that? I've seen that. Going out to eat seafood.
I just vinegar.
Let me make sure there wasn't anything else in that one. Hold
Say
on.
vinegar?
Yeah.
When it comes to
Or the
pairing
white
wine with dessert, go for what kind of wine?
Wine
Period.
with dessert.
Yep.
Sweet wine.
I'm only drinking.
That ain't fair, bro. The man,
Sweet wine.
that
That's-
man
that's-
bartender.
you got it right.
She's
That's why
had to
it's
take a
sweet
test.
wine. The sweetness of wine reduces when you chill it, though. Red wine, however, loses its fruity flavor if it becomes too warm. So that's why they're saying there's a right and a wrong way to hold that wine.
Get it really right smooth. Get it really right smooth. Huh, Al?
Why don't we find out? Why don't we find out?